Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing Overlord Season 3, Episode 12. Last episode was way more satisfying than I ever thought it would be. Seeing Carnage Village being in a very tight spot and going from that to overloading the other army and having all these goblins being summoned was just amazing. I thought it was just going to be either a big slaughter fest or they were going to run and it wouldn't be this insane. I definitely didn't think they would use the other horn. It was kind of an easy thing to forget about that she had that backup, but I thought it would be, the normal thing would be to summon the same group. It would be like just a copy of the same group if you have the same item. But the rules are different and I love it. It was just a very, very nice episode. I can't wait to finish this. If you are new to the channel, subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out my Patreon at patreon.com/ajrich123 if you want to see uncut reactions to early releases of this show and all the other shows I do. Definitely check it out, and let's go ahead and start. He seems so full of him, like so cocky, really. So pretty much what I thought, like they needed to see how powerful he is. And none of them can really believe it. Now this is a way bigger army. Holy hell. Oh, the confidence they have. It's going to be nice to see their smiles get wiped. They're getting way too full of themselves. Normally confidence would be a good thing, but with that face though, I have a hard time trusting anything he says when you say something like that with a face like that. We could tell you care about your kid, overly so. No, you're not. They don't stand a chance. You hear this music, you know it's time to run. Should be playing ultimate final boss music right now, or the impossible music. Time to cast level 1 trillion ultimate super. Well, seeing something like this should show them that they don't have a chance. He's not going to allow anybody to leave though, right? Which would be put him as the target. That's why he was doing it? His feelings are partly gone. Is he gonna do a slaughter fest here? Insta kill? Oh! Are they dead or are they knocked out? Is that insta death? Run. You haven't even seen my strongest technique. Part 1. Get ready for part 2. Oh, man. What is it, though? What the fuck? So it's just a bunch of ooze? Or is it going to turn them into something? That must be what it is. It's going to turn them into something. Okay, abominations. That's enough for nightmares for days. Holy hell. So he could sacrifice the other armies to make his own creature. Do you think that's enough? Celebrate a new record by slaughter? There's some type of goat in there as well? What the fuck hybrid is this? No, it's a nightmare. Time for Tilly-Tubby bye-bye. This is the game over screen. You're not so sure of yourself anymore, huh? None of them ever had a chance. Can you even run away, though? I don't think this is the world of man anymore. It's the world of Ainz. Big mistake. 1 second. They're lasting 1 second. No, it's just a slaughter. What is he gonna do now? This is how you... The ultimate villain, man. You all are his puppets. Applaud. Applaud, Ainz Daddy. Are they... They're applauding to see them die. I'm fucking dead. Are they gonna wait, are they gonna stop? That didn't really work out the same way. Yeah. Oh, is he gonna go after the king? I forgot they were there too. Oh no! I forgot they were there too. I have a bad feeling he's not going to be able to get away. He is a moving target. You guys were way too confident. What a bro. Though, do you want to marry her though? Oh no. And he has to fight him too. I'm hoping he's one of the four that he wasn't gonna hurt. You would assume so, but I don't know where you'd find a weakness in that. It sounds like a goat. It has like 6 mouths and tentacles. Yeah, he's one of the four. Yep, he's one of the 4 he's gonna protect. But now, oh shit. Now that he's attacked it, it's just, it doesn't want to attack him, but if he keeps going, he could get himself killed. Maybe he realizes they're not going to attack him. Oh no, Brain. Don't do it. They gotta be the other guys that they're protecting. Maybe not Brain, though. I know he doesn't want to hurt him. That's what I had assumed. What does he want from him? Do it! Do it! Oh, holy shit! Do it! He'll stop the fighting. Holy shit! I think he has to. It's but he's so loyal though. Fuck. No, you made the wrong decision. Oh, that is a mistake. Holy hell, he has no chance in... It's crazy because he is the first guy that we saw that kind of connected with Ainz, and you knew he wasn't going to hurt him. So in this battle, I knew he was going to be the one guy at least that he wasn't going to touch. But he's so, and I said this in a previous episode, he's loyal to a fault. And when you have morals, you have like a moral code or whatever, and Ainz should know this because I bet, I don't remember if they referenced if he said something about this, about, we know the person he looked up to in his guild, right? The guy I think he sees a little bit of him in him. He sees a little, like, I think that's what it is, the similarities. So will Ainz duel him seriously for one? And because he knows he's doing it out of loyalty to a fault, but he's not, he asked him that question not to protect it. He's not going to technically save, he's choosing a decision that won't save lives, but it's still loyalty. So I don't know. I think this is a bad scenario with, I really hope something happens that I can't see coming here, because I really like all three of those guys. They've really made them, especially last season, they've built these guys up to be people that should survive, that they're not, at least to me, it seemed like they weren't dispensable. They weren't people that were just going to get thrown out or destroyed. But if he puts Ainz in a position like this, because he did all this and he could stop the entire thing, but his loyalty is just it's too much. And I don't know. I really hope something happens in this next episode. But he knows it, and he's willing to do it. But if you know the power difference, though, and you have those beasts right next to you. Oh. What is he smoking? Pride and loyalty against Ainz and hacks. He's protecting them too. I know he would like that, yeah. PvP? Player versus player, but he's not a player. Like, this is the most cheap PvP match It's like level 99 versus level 1. Wow. The guy's got balls. The problem is it's going to be half a second. If Ainz goes serious, it's going to be half a second. I really feel bad for him because I like him. Ainz obviously does too. I wonder if he'll give him... Will he give him an advantage? Maybe upgrade his sword? Whoa. So he hasn't unlocked all the potential. Whoa. He's really associating this with the game. Yeah, you don't lose all your items. God, I hated those games when you lose all your items when you die on a PvP match. And then they brag. It's like he's trying to feel nostalgic doing like a classic PvP match. But how does that sword have a chance to kill him, though? What? And that's when he knew that he was fucked. Oh, he stopped time? Wait, what? What? No! Oh, man. And that coming from him that I did not dislike you is high praise. Oh, no. Worse than I thought. He gave him, like, an easy death? Maybe that's what he was trying to do? Make sure he didn't... No pain? Meaning he can't be revived, but he asked for that. The funny thing is, he will. Wow. I was expecting him to make it like a fair fight or something. I don't know. He definitely didn't want to kill him. Yeah. Now what did they do? He's gone crazy, huh? It's dark times for them. I mean, he could have survived. He could have been in such a good spot. That's... Because he was definitely protecting them, but he wanted to protect everybody else. I think he knew Ainz' soft spot for him. I don't like his odds. I can imagine how bad that feeling is, but they weren't going to die. To show us how powerful he is? But could they really use anything to help their situation? It's still the same impossible situation. Should give him a little bit more confidence, at least. Ain't that a bad idea, though? He looks a bit happy. Don't tell him to go into the basement. That's all I think about. Talking about trapping him in a basement. I also wonder if his opinions would change of her if she started acting the other way. There's not much hope here for everybody else but Ainz. And, you know, in their group. It's just sadness and darkness. Ainz has ascended to full-on villain. Oh, that is a mistake. Don't hurt the kid. And now Beto doesn't give a shit if it's a kid or not. Nope, now he's got to play hero to give everybody hope, right? God damn! That's a way to give her a burn. Gotta give them a little bit of hope. That's the only reason. Hey, look, you have a hero. Big quotes. Oh, yeah, okay. He has his doppelganger on the other side. It's like a play they're presenting here. So they're gonna have him say hell no and attack, right? So now now he's forced to doing it. And they're gonna look at him like a hero. And he gets control of there. Double win. Yeah, that's exactly. They had to have a little bit of hope, or it would have been a lot worse. That is so smart. So loyal. It's called Super Love. And Ainz gets a good ending. Everybody else doesn't. Oh man, this show has really shown so much loyalty. What loyalty really is. And the harem potential. I mean, you're pretty much in the open now. So it just abruptly ends like that. Though we kind of see him becoming an adventurer and having the other side. It's the same thing I thought pretty much the entire show, why he was doing that in the first place. To have the inside, but now he can play the hero and he can kind of control them, because if they are let's say they are trying to, you know, rise up against him, right? On the other side, if they have somebody that he controls, like himself, them, you know, trying to, if they're going to rebel under him, he'll know what's going on at all times, because he'll be the one that's controlling the rebellion or whatever. So they would never have to really worry about a humongous organization popping up or anything, because he would know everything on the underground as well. Super smart, really. But it's like, yes, Ainz gets the good ending. Everybody else is screwed. This whole season really showed that's what it was. There's no, I mean, the whole show really showed that there is no one to oppose him, right? I do know, and you guys have let me know, that there is going to be a season 4 eventually, and that there is a lot more that they, you know, from the light novel and the other sources that you guys have said, that there's more story, which is good, because this does not seem like a good stopping point to me. I feel like I want more. Here's some things I would love to see happen. Like, I would love to see a threat, like an actual threat to Ainz. I was expecting in that PvP match, the way he said that sword could technically damage him, but then nothing came of it, and it was just an instant death. Maybe he was just saying that to give him false hope, but I don't know. I feel like I want a threat for him. I'd love some theories and some things that I would love for the show. A player to, like, when he was calling out and he said, I did all this so maybe a player would be there. I really hope a player does somehow show up. That would be awesome. It would change the tide of things, might even change the loyalty of some of the NPCs, or now they're not NPCs anymore, but you know what I mean? Like, it could change the drastic story of it. I always love a change up, so that could be really cool. I don't know. I think a threat would change it for sure, because if it doesn't change at all, I don't know where you go from here, because now there's just so many questions. We didn't see that guy. We didn't see the prince actually die. I assumed he died, but they didn't show it on screen for some reason. You guys can let me know in the comments down below. Was that on purpose? Was that something missed? Is he actually dead? Or is it something that won't be told till later? That I feel like was something that was just not addressed. And then just where they go from here now. I feel bad. I really wanted Gossip to, I think that's how you pronounce his name, but the guy was so loyal, and probably one of my favorite characters that we saw that was not part of part of Ainz's group. He just seemed so, I wouldn't say too perfect, but he was just that he followed the moral code. And you could even see Ainz didn't want to do anything to him. He wanted him to join his group. And I felt kind of bad the way he died. But I know, going it from Ainz's perspective, he doesn't have to feel anything. He killed him because he was going to even let him res, but he didn't even want to be resurrected. So he did it in a way where painless death, and he was, and respecting him as well. It sucked that it was over in their sense, not even a quarter of a second, but it was just, I don't know. I guess it's a fitting way for him to die. The best way he could have died. He could have died a lot worse. There's a lot worse deaths, and we've seen them in this show. But anyway, overall in this show, I really enjoyed it. I think my past experiences with MMOs and just MMOs and RPG games, I have such a vast experience with it. It kind of made this show better for me, because I got some of the things they were doing when they're talking about, PvP, items that are being used with specialties, NPCs, just a lot of the terms and stuff they used here through the show. I could kind of relate to, and that's what made this show a lot more fun for me. I definitely want to, like I said, we're going to watch another isekai. I like this genre, I think, but this was a very nice spin on it. Seeing an actual, not necessarily, he's not a bad guy. Like, Ainz is, Momonga is not a bad guy. It's really the situation he's in and the way you're thinking. But on top of it, I think part of the way he has to act, the people around him for one, but the emotional, like, he can't use his actual emotions. It stagnates. It stops it, right? Whatever is happening to him when he gets emotional, it stops. So because of that, it's like he doesn't, I think if he was able to use his emotions, he would have made other decisions on things. What do you guys think? That's another thing you guys can let me know in the comments. I think his decision making would have been different. But it also could have made things a lot different in the sense of the loyalty of people around him. Him being emotionless like this helps everyone, helps him make decisions that are for the group and not making an emotional decision. So if you think of just, if you're wanting to take over something, that's the type of leader you want, with no, not digging too much into his emotions. But you gotta feel bad for him. I mean, like, he's not being able to express any emotions. He had fucking albedo on top of him, and it's not like he can't feel emotional, so he probably got nothing from it. I don't know. I kind of feel bad for him at the same time as just, he is he's got super hacks and super cheats, but he can't feel emotion. I hope that's another thing I hope they dive into more so. I felt myself during the show crave more about about the world that Ainz, like the real world where Ainz came from. I wanted to know more about the people that were in the guild, how it worked. It would be nice to have like a past episode if they ever dived into when it was a game. Like that's another thing that felt missing. Like, couldn't they technically make a flashback or something? Like I mean, they did very minor ones, but like to really dig into it, like a full episode or something, that would be cool too. I don't know. I think that was, outside of that, I mean, this was an amazing show. I guess I'm just being, because we're having an incomplete ending, I'm feeling like I want more, you know? But anyway, I seriously thank you for watching this series. This series has been so much fun to do. Definitely subscribe if you haven't. We have another isekai coming down. It's like I said in the beginning of the video, it's either going to be reincarnated slime or Konosuba. I'm leaning towards reincarnated slime, but we're going to be doing a lot of other shows. I do a bunch of stuff on this channel, so make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check us out on Discord if you want to talk about Overlord or a bunch of other stuff afterwards. Definitely go join our Discord and talk to us in there. That link is in the description down below, along with my Patreon, patreon.com/ajrich123. Go pledge over there if you haven't, if you want to see uncut reactions, early releases of this show and all my other shows. Definitely helps me out. Twitter, Twitch, I stream, all that good stuff. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for recommending this, and I hope you guys continue to recommend great shows to me, and let me know when season 4 comes out for sure. If you guys hear about a trailer or anything like that, let me know. I would love to react to it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.